Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Fashion Photo Review!
Where we will be tooting and booting the looks from the main stage of season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Sasha and Jon.
I love that I have to sit at least 2 yards ahead of Raven because she's so huge. She's actually way behind me right now.
I'm actually not
Hey,
even
Raven!
here.
Hey girl! How you doing back there? So today we're going to be looking at the looks of episode 6 where the theme was
Death becomes her.
which to me is a very fascinating thing because I'm actually kind of obsessed with death. I'm a little bit goth sometimes, and I want to know what the fuck is going on. So let's have a look at some of these ladies' looks. Here we go. Look number 1.
The captain of the ship got eaten by a shark.
I love it. I love it. I love wearing a shark skin boot, and this lady has got only one because apparently she can only afford one.
I love the jacket. The leotard's beautiful as well. I would have liked rhinestone or sequin the shark too, Rich. Just a big old sequin shark on your leg.
I just feel like, I like this outfit. I love the theme of it. I love the fact that she's got this shark on her leg, but couldn't you have taken it further and bloodied up the whole leg?
Yeah.
Like just kind of fucking, just gore it up a little bit, And I think that's okay. It's fine. It's a fine look for me. I do like the sequins. I'm not really that crazy about it if you're gonna talk about death.
All in all, I think this is a toot. I give it a toot.
Okay, I'll toot it too.
2.
Shark tooth.
Well, maybe she is death.
Maybe
she's giving Grim Reaper couture.
I would hope so, because as most of you know, we're not allowed to see anyone's makeup because they don't want us to be judging anybody other than just the outfits alone.
Now, okay, question, because I know sometimes when I'm watching, because we film these ahead of time, there's times where I'm watching the show, because I'm a huge fan
and
of
I'm like, fuck, why did I boot it?
Yeah,
because the
because
whole look is amazing.
Yes.
So yeah.
Or there's times where I tooted something and I'm like, no, that should have gotten a boot.
Based on what I'm seeing from the waist, from the chin down, it's boring. Death? Really? Do you think death is really that boring? I think death is quite exciting. I think whatever's happening on the other side, or how I would like to die eventually, is going to be quite exciting.
It's gonna be a party.
I want to die at a party, so I'm just going to go ahead and boot this one.
Boot. I agree. I'm not getting the death.
Death by fire? I would say that this outfit would be the death of her career. I think it's kind of boring. Is it yet another hair track sewn into an outfit to be edgy?
I don't like the thigh-high black boot over that. I would like to have seen something, maybe an orange boot, a red boot, or just a pump, but there's just some sort of weird separation. I give this a boot.
I've seen it. I've seen track hair in ombre, track hair in no ombre sewn onto things, and everyone thinks it's so cool and so fucking avant-garde. I think it's time to stop. Unless you're gonna have the whole thing covered in hair is what I see.
Boot.
Boot. Thigh-high boot with track hair. Now, I like the theme of it. I like the heart in a box. It kind of takes me back to a Snow White sort of idea, which I like. The evil queen, the heart in a box. Yes, the goth moment. Everyone's gonna think I'm being fucking nitpicky about this. I know that dress didn't fit her, so she put another slip
I
under
noticed it too.
It's the first thing I saw.
Yes.
It's like, I know,
it too.
you know what it is? It's a tall person thing.
Yes.
When we find dresses at Ross and it fits a certain, just right, past the knee, we think we're gonna be able to add something up, but you can see it. And I can see it, and I think that just looks kind of
But
cheap.
it does, and I don't like that. But what I also don't get is whose death is she presenting? Because if that's her heart, shouldn't she have this huge bloody mess on her dress?
I'm gonna boot this.
Boot.
It's not working. Oh my God, these are terrible. Please don't tell me this is another plastic surgery story because
It's been done. You know who did it first?
what year? Do you want to prove it?
It was 1983. I do a little thing, the nip tuck thing and all that, and it just,
Exactly.
not that it's mine.
No.
But this has been done. And if this is who I think it is, she has featured that garter belt and those thigh highs almost as much as Jocelyn Fox's necklace last season.
Ooh, that's a read.
That is a read, but it's also true.
I get it. I like all the components there. They're all there, all the pieces. It's season 7. And the theme was Death Becomes Her, and it's up to you to interpret it. And you came out with a neck brace, some tired old Target lingerie that we know you got the whole set for like $15 on a clearance. It's just not exciting.
How would you have died? What would your story be?
See, I would have done like death by hanging on a silk scarf on a chandelier. And I would have a silk scarf suspended with a chandelier over my head. You know what I mean? Just like walking with the chandelier floating over my head.
That's the
Duh.
look. That's the look for your next performance of Chandelier
Fucking
by
duh.
Asea.
Exactly. Fucking duh. Like really, lingerie and a neck brace, boots. Lingerie. Again, I like this lingerie though. I mean, her waist is nipped tight in. The leggings are beautiful. I mean, I like the whole thing.
This look is beautiful, and I'm gonna toot it.
Yeah.
But what's the story? If she died, why is she breathing oxygen?
Well, we don't actually know what the whole story of Death
No, we
Becomes
don't.
Her, so it's all sort of death related, and she's kind of keeping herself alive with an oxygen tank. So I think that's where it comes together. But if
Got
we're-
it. So now, is that an excuse for this bitch, just because you like the lingerie?
Well, she sure looks better in this lingerie than the other bitch.
Yes.
So
agree.
this lingerie actually looks tight. It looks
Expensive.
It looks expensive. It looks like beautiful lingerie, and it looks like a Dita Von Teese collection. And I think the oxygen tank is actually kind of a nice little addition.
Well, and it's fun because, you know, there's just so many times where we're tightening up our corset. I can't breathe, bitch, I can't breathe.
Right. I'm
Keep
gonna
going,
die,
keep going.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, so I get it. She died from not being able to breathe.
Yes.
Toot.
I'm gonna toot this
That's a
all the
toot.
way. I give it toots and toots and toots.
Okay.
You know what? It looks like she's like escaped from prison. She's wearing orange in an orange jumpsuit, and she's covered in barbed wire, and she probably got electrocuted as she was running over the fence coming out of prison. You boot
I'm
it?
bored, yeah.
I like it. I find it exciting, and I'm going to toot it.
Boo.
I am really into this. Love the idea of mixing death and glamour equally, and this is actually an exquisite costume. in my
It's
opinion.
beautiful.
I think it fits her nicely. There's something kind of really edgy about it, and there's that bit of rhinestone blade going through her and the way the blood drips. I think it's all beautiful.
And the blood is sequin fabric, too.
I give it a big, big toot. Yes! I love this, and I think this really appeals to a lot of the bears in our gay community who are also watching Drag Race. What a cool fucking outfit. I mean,
Yes.
I love this. I think it's adorable. I love the fact that she's a curvy, you know, hefty girl wearing a bear costume with the blood and the nails, the talons. I love this. See, this is some smart shit.
Fun, too.
Fun, it makes sense. I give it a complete toot and a grrr toot.
Our top toot of the week is
This bitch!
right here, bear, grr.
Grrr! I love it.
Fur, it's kind of, you know, a little bit glamorous, but
Love
it's
it.
cute, it's
Love
fun.
it.
Death becomes you, bitch.
Yes.
Trend alert!
Lingerie.
Lingerie, bras and panties, garter belts, tit slings.
Cocks on silk.
Ew. That's your new single.
Oh, fuck. Don't forget to subscribe to WOW Presents!
Did you hear the news? RuPaul's Drag Con is the first ever drag convention in herstory. Go to RuPaul'sDragCon.com for tickets and all the tea you need to know.